So we go down this way. We go down this way. Okay, and then if they try and speed onto us, then we take the fight. But let's pretend they're not. We go to the point. So I'm supposed to be with Wesker. Let's say they come from that area. Look, look where I'm looking. So Wesker will be standing here, sort of pressuring. And if they're right, they usually won't come here. But if the Ryan decides to pressure, I just punch him out. And then we do a cleanup on point. We just our whole objective is to control point. So come back, just come back to middle, like where I'm standing. Let's pretend someone comes from that area. You see where I'm shooting?
Yeah.
Okay. If they're coming from that area, they can either split into two, in which Pub is gonna put a discord. I'm gonna slam, uppercut, shoot, try and get a kill. If they come together through this area, then I'm gonna punch him, and as I punch him, we're gonna slap a discord on him. That's one of the advantage you get from doom results. If they're bubbling, I wonder does. Okay, yeah. So if we should anticipate bubbles, but after bubbles, I'm gonna punch. So I can also bait out bubbles with punch, and I get punch every 4 seconds. So our objective is to bait out bubbles from Zarya, punch Ryan, get a discord on him, and then he'll have to hold shield, right, to get out. So I'm aiming to punch him into a wall, and then we speed in on the Ryan, who's discorded, and then we burn him down. That's your whole objective as Doomfist goes. Let's pretend we lose the point, like to their ult usage. So come like around this area. Okay, Western.
Pretend it to die.
That was not the play.
That ain't it, Chief.
Okay, so 1 second. Now, Wesker, you lead. So they're playing. Don't come forward. Stay there. They're gonna play around this corner, right? And their Ryan is gonna be able to get punched into this pillar. So when their Ryan's playing here, I'm looking again to bait out bubble or to punch their Ryan and get a discord on him. If they're moving back, I can punch him into this pillar and we move around. But the whole reason you play Doomfist here is to make space with his like oppressive abilities. You're never as Doomfist company. You never want to slam in uppercut, try and get picks unless you have an advantage in the fight. If it's an even fight, you're just looking to punch and make space. The whole objective is to punch, get discord up, bond, and then clean up with slam and uppercut combo. Is that clear?
Yes. One question. So if I punch Rain into the wall, his shield drops?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Yes, his shield does drop. If he doesn't have bubble, his shield drops.
I never knew. No. So we can just use it to discard him and drag him?
Yes, exactly. When it comes to ultimate usage, I don't like. So let's pretend they're playing Sand Goats, Lucio's, and Brig. So they'll probably use Transcendence or Barrier in the. So what you could do is you can trade. There's no reason to use Doomfist though once you graph because it's going to force out a support anyway.
Yeah,
So-
Wexter actually made a good point. What if they're not playing goats?
That Wesker said they are playing goats. That I don't think.
Yeah, but what if they're not playing goats?
Oh. So if they, well, give me a comp.
Like we played against yesterday, Ryan, Zarya, McCree, Reaper, Lucio,
So your objective there is to
Baptiste.
again, you control space on point. If their Reaper's flanking, you get a punch on him. Your objective is to just like drive the Reaper away and then make space for your team. If the Reaper's constantly flanking, Doomfist can deal with Reaper easily. He just needs an armor pack or something or a bubble.
What about if
Especially in
they're
night
pharmacy?
market.
What if they're pharmacy?
If they're pharmacy, you do this. But if they're pharmacy, okay, you're again trying to control point because Farah doesn't have much space on point. If Farah comes from the point or if Farah's playing outside, you slap a discord orb on her, you get your high charge Zarya to go after her, but Zarya has to be careful she doesn't get booped off. There is a way to play around Farah, and it's again this comp is focused on playing on point. Farah takes advantage of people not playing on point, playing in an open space. If we're playing behind shield and their objective is shield break, they can't capitalize on that because we're still controlling space with punch. Comfy, you can also do this to kill Farah.
What if they have quad DPS, Tammin?
If they have quad DPS, that's when you switch.
Alright.
So like you pick a Sombra here instead of a Doomfist.
Is they careful that?
You stay on Doomfist, you control space. If they dive you kill the Winston instantly as Doomfist. Like Doomfist hard counters Winston. There isn't really a comp that can stop you if you play this comp right. Obviously, if they're playing 4 DPS, then you would switch to Doomfist, because Doomfist does a really bad job of dealing with 4 DPS. Now we're gonna go on to what maps you guys want to... So this was just to show you guys how you want to execute the Doomfist Goats comp. What map do you guys feel you struggle with?
We usually say that we're strong on Hollywood. We have said that.
But you are strong or you struggle... what do you struggle with? What map are you crap at? Like, what map could you not... If you were put in that...
Gibraltar.
Gibraltar third?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just good goes. Full head.
Don't go up.
First and third, I say.
First. So what's the problem? If you give me a scenario in which you couldn't push first.
I don't feel like first that much.
Start near the gate and we can't engage.
Yeah.
Yeah, we cannot set up.
Yeah, we take too long to stage, and when we actually, if we usually run dive, and when we actually dive, it's effective.
Yeah, but I feel like when we actually kind of get in and do a proper dive, it works out great. It's probably third Destiny.
See, wait, who are we actually missing? Oh, I'll go then, no problem. I'll switch sides as well. Right, everyone pick your heroes.
Yeah, we usually just go for
Captain Robin, are you alive? Nice. Oh, whoa. Good idea to get a Hulk as Roadhog. That's a very good idea. It actually is, because you're not...
Yeah, I did it in the scrim yesterday. I went to Orisa and someone went Roadhog and then we just hot hooked the bridge.
What you're... So you... Comfy, so you struggle at the end of first point? Or here?
the end.
End, yeah. So we have been running Comfy on Genji, right, Comfy?
Yeah. Well, in Pharah and Genji and...
Pharah and Genji, yeah.
So this is the position you want to set up in, actually. So as Zen, I want to take this high ground here. When you're engaging, I want to be all the way on blue box. This is this is blue box.
Yeah.
So
But we kind of struggle against the fight because some people also take this blue box when they're defending. So we struggle.
Yeah. So you wanna control the blue box because then you have more options. The more options you have, the more powerful you are. So your objective here is to control blue box. Robin, I want you to go to the right. You see that? You see where I'm shooting? You need to go there as Tracer. No. Not Genji. Genji should be sort of with the team, but off to the side at the same time. So like towards the right of the team on this box. So now our objective is to put is a Discord up. The whole reason you want to get Zen up here, and you might have to use a lot of defense matrix, is to put Discord up on someone. It's the whole reason you run Zen here. If you don't want to run Zen, you're gonna run Anna, and on third point, if you want to attack third point and you're stuck, it's gonna be hard for Anna to get good sight lines because this end of first point offers a lot of cover for everyone. And if the other team run behind cover, you also have to chase them, and it makes it hard for Anna, which is an advantage of Harmony Orb. You don't need direct line of sight for you only need it for 3 seconds. So you guys could go behind there and come out 2 seconds later, and then you still have Harmony up. So yeah, Robin and Tracer, you want to be set up over there, ready for the engage, because like I said, if you're taking off angles, it confuses the other team. What was the other team running that made it hard for you guys?
It's not a specific comp, it's just kind of dive, normal dive. Like,
how to stage on this map, basically.
So what have someone, if you actually, do you understand what I've just said?
Yes.
So what have I just said? Explain it.
You have said that Tracer need to pressure the windowed box on the other side. We need to get the Senna on the blue box.
And what's the advantage of having Tracer on that side?
Because they can pressure the opponent's long sight lines from the other side.
And once they pressure them off, what other advantage? It gives Tracer another advantage that I've just talked about. I did advantage.
She is prepared for the dive target onto whatever target that we
without having to waste all her cooldowns.
Exactly, and because she's an off angle, it distracts the other team because they have to look behind. You guys are in front and she's behind.
Yes.
So it distracts the other team and averts their attention, which opens up you guys to dive the discarded target, which you've gotten because Zen is on high ground. And
the main reason for getting blue box is so that Zen can have free sight lines.
Yeah. So let's say they're also playing dive, right? Let's say that if they try and dive blue box, you guys focus all your attention on here. So Zen will probably drop back onto this box here, and you want to control blue box by having Discord or on target to jump. If Monkey doesn't have primal, you guys can probably kill him if you save D.Va boosters. So D.Va might have to like boost down to get him, but you should also save boosters to get back up. So if someone tries to control blue box, that's the advantage Discord up gives you. Because their whole team can't jump up here. But now that we're controlling the space, they have to, right? Otherwise, we have more options. So either way, you're forcing the other team to make a play that's bad for them, essentially. So let's go to third point. Right, so is it the start, end, what part?
Yeah, right here, right here.
The corner.
Yeah, we cannot
So when the
get around.
payload's on the corner?
Yes.
Yeah. So we usually push the payload up here, and then we die, and then we can't
How do you
retake.
feel about running Widow here? Someone tell me the advantage of running Widow here. If you clear this corner, what's the advantage of Widow?
Free sidelines, and it's hard for the enemy to pressure her.
There we go. Widow is absolutely broken here on this third point. If you play on this bridge and you can actually land shots, Widow is like really broken. Because how are they going to push you? Are they going to send someone all the way around, wasting 10 seconds of stall time? No, they're not. So you get 3 shots as Widow there. So let's talk about how you approach the point as Widow if you want to get.
Our problem is not with this angle, but with turning the angle to the point. Because, for example, we try to do video here, but they just stand with the shield and hold the corner, right? So
Yeah.
even if you have, well, video plays around here like, well, you understand here was where, fuck.
Where, like, exactly in the turn.
Where
We're
I
wet
am
green
as
now.
a spectator, but you have no idea.
Yeah.
Stop.
Stop. Jesus, stop. Stand still. This is where payload comes, and not a meter longer.
Yeah.
Wait,
So,
I'm switching so I can go fast. Let me just.
Video is playing like from the high ground near the gate, right? And they just hold the corner, so you don't have a peek on anybody.
Where's the Widow holding?
What TGC is now? No, never mind.
Yeah, on the bridge where I'm shooting.
No. Our video.
out there
Our
where
video. Our
Your
video.
Widow should not go there.
No.
Our video.
No,
is
the enemy
playing-
widow are up. No.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
What?
Listen to Kofi. Let him finish.
I'm talking about our video, like Am or Robin's video play on the high ground above the gates from the second point, right?
What?
Yeah.
Yes, Shaolin is spamming it.
Yeah.
Yes, this high ground. So video plays here generally. Any other position is not very good. So they hold the corner, where James is spamming, right? And they have a shield tank. For example.
Wait. So what you've just mentioned is shield tank, which means they cannot dive your Widow. Look where Genji is. Why are you shooting me?
Yeah, but
Okay,
the
they
problem
can,
is,
but you can get any value because they have something behind the shield.
So if you dive the supports, okay, if you're diving
but-
the supports,
but-
your shield has to turn around.
yeah, but Harris, there's something that Comfy hasn't mentioned. That is, the payload is right at the corner, and they're standing at that corner, and we cannot get through because they keep shooting our supports when we get through that little
Okay,
doorway.
tanks come here. Like around.
Yeah,
Okay,
what?
so what if your tanks play here? It opens your supports don't have to be like if Lucio is able to get up here as well. That's like a win-win situation because you got 3 people up here. And let's say you're playing. What would you play here on third point? Would you guys want Zen or Ana? What do you feel more comfortable with?
Send Lucio probably.
Zen, Lucio. Okay, right. So if you're Zen, let's see where could your Zen be? Because if they're playing a shield tank, they're not playing dive. They have nothing to dive your Zen. Okay, so if your Zen can take a relatively safe enough position, you guys jump over the top here. You force the Ryan to turn his shield. You slap Discord on someone. Then you finish your dive target, and then the shield is turned around. You've taken out one of their healers, or maybe if you've taken out their main healer,
But
the
we
Ryan
cannot
doesn't have
get
enough
Discord
healing.
on that.
But you shouldn't need Discord. And the whole reason you're diving, right, is to make the main tank turn around so you can put Discord on someone.
Yeah, but if the Zen is down there, They usually have a hit scan hero up there, scan hero up on these two high grounds right here, where I'm shooting, and then they're having a Ryan and Zarya.
So if they've got his guns on
Right
the high
here.
ground, you push your tanks onto the high ground to force his guns down. If you have terrain control, you can make anything you want happen. That's the whole reason you play dive. It offers mobility, and mobility offers terrain control.
Yeah, but then when we dive up there, then he gets away, and then they just shoot us when we are sitting up there, and then we cannot really shoot back.
But the
Because the
tanks
Ryan
won't
just-
mind if they get shot, right? As long as we
Right,
can
so-
heal.
Yeah, but we don't have enough.
What are
healing
you doing?
Because our Zen is down there, probably getting shot at. The tanks dive up here, and then we still get shot at from multiple angles.
I'm gonna find you an example, okay, of people using dive in Gibraltar, and then I'll show you what I mean, in which way you can approach it regarding terrain control. Because if you've dived, okay, let's say you dive the high. Oh my. So let's say you dive the bridge. We're talking. Let's say you dive the bridge. You're talking about James. So you force those guns off them. Now, tell me who's gonna pressure your widow? Who's on the bridge next to it? Who can actually pressure widow? If you force
They
her?
usually run Widow, Ashe, on sometimes Hanzo Widow, sometimes Hanzo Ashe, sometimes McCree Ashe, McCree.
So no, but who's gonna pressure if she has high ground advantage at range? Because if
what do you mean?
I'm gonna show you where
Our,
their
our
widow.
Widow
is
or their Widow, our Widow or their Widow.
Who's gonna pressure our widow? If they're not playing dive, because you said they're playing a shield tank.
Yeah.
Alright, sorry, you talking to me?
The enemy snipers.
Great. Let's say the widow's up here, right?
Yeah.
Is that where you think the widow sets up?
No, the enemy Widow usually sits up over there. And then they probably have usually an Ashe or Hanzo up there on that high ground.
Sets up where? I've just told
right.
you that. I've just told you that that's where you're aiming to take.
Yeah.
So once you have that terrain control, they've dropped back, which opens up for you guys to dive even further. And
Where are you?
where can they look where I am? How can they fall back from here? Where can they go?
They're
Into
not sitting
spawn?
up there. They're not sitting up there.
Why can't you force them to sit up there? The whole reason you have dive is to take space.
Yes.
On a map like Gibraltar with so much high ground, your objective is to use the high ground.
Well, the problem with using video here is that people usually get a shield tank and just stand behind their stupid shield, and generally you have like one main sideline here, right? So you don't like have two positions that you can take. You have one position, and if you have one sideline, right? They have one stupid shield, one stupid rectangle, and you can do anything because they just hold it.
But then if we're forcing them behind a shield using Widow sightlines, then the rest of the team is free to like attack them as they want. Like
Exactly.
if we force them into a position where they've all got to hide behind a shield because they're scared of the Widow, then we're winning. Like
That's the
Yeah.
whole reason you play dive. Like I said, terrain control. So if you're forcing them to play behind a stupid shield, then take advantage of that and dive them to get your. If you dive them, they have to move away from the shield. They can't stay bunched up because then Winston farms primal in 2 seconds. So then once they move away from the shield, it opens up opportunities for your widows.
Usually just melts our Widow when he jumps in on their supports.
They melt your widow.
Winston. Because the whole team is bunched up, and when he jumps in on their supports, then insta dead.
Well, it's not insta dead because if you have bubble, well, like I've been doing sessions with Wesker. Wesker has started using his bubble in a smart way. Maybe not before when you guys are playing Dive and Gibraltar. Maybe he's wasted it and he's not been able to get enough value. But Wesker's been getting a lot of value out of bubble now. So if you're using bubble correctly and you have a Genji, especially a Genji going with the Winston, there isn't anything stopping you from actually killing the healers before you get melted. And if you fail that for 2 fights, you're gonna have primal because if they're all shooting you, that means you're also lasering them with Winston, and you're gonna have primal in 2 fights. And once you have primal, you're able to move them around away from the shield, which opens up sightlines for your widow. You have to use the strengths of this comp. It doesn't matter if you lose 1 to 2 fights. If you're building ults, and if you're going into the next fight with a good plan, like using primal to boot people out of the shield, or even pooping the Rhino so they have no shield, that opens up for your widow to just use her strengths on 3rd point.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm glad that you're like challenging me and you're asking questions. It shows that
Yeah.
You're trying to understand your best.
Yeah, because it's just like I wanted to learn how we can fix the problems that we are having,
Oh my god.
and how we can counter those problems.
He's not coming out of that spawn, Wesker. He's on second point.
He's actually trying to spawn cap.
No, he wants to body block you.
But yeah, next map. Oh, can you go away? Okay, next map. What maps do you guys struggle on?
Wait, Robin, watch this. This is how the Nubuva changes feel like.
Rialto.
So weird. Rialto. Do we struggle with Rialto? I guess, kinda.
Yeah.
Thing is, we're hot and cold on all the fucking maps,
Oh,
which is a
Wesker,
problem.
you noob.
It's basically our ghost.
Robin, you noob.
What?
Oh, I was behind the pillar. That shouldn't have hit me.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Doofus
you
broke a
noob.
carrot.
I wasn't trying to kill you.
You were helping Wesker and Robin kill me.
I was just sitting and healing them so I could build my ult again.
You got him.
Yeah, he blocked it. He actually blocked it. Oh my.
The ultimate get down, Mr. President.
What was the map you said, Robin?
Rialto.
Go for it. Okay. What, attack or defense or both?
Attack. And both actually. First point defense and
Okay,
third point defense we have problems, and then just all of attack. You like?
Just all of it.
Hold on. Okay.
Do you still want me to find a screen?
No.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh.
Well, it depends.
But then we can do
people.
Gibraltar and Rialto. Oh wait, they're two payload maps there.
Okay, well, it depends
Nice
if
to
you,
play.
how long everyone's. Yeah,
Fuck.
sure, fine.
I will
Yeah.
try my best.
I feel like we should still try to find a swim, so we can
Okay,
try out.
so
some
how
of
would you
the-
feel? How would you feel about running a double sniper on defense? Oh wait, you have defense. Sorry, never mind. Okay,
Let's
I'll
have a
attack
look
now.
at these dresses.
No. First point defense we kind of lose pretty quickly.
First point defense. There you go. Well, how do you feel about? Whoa, my God, Wesker, go away.
Oh, I actually made it.
How do you feel about running double sniper on the defense?
We have tried that, but we might have done it
Oh.
wrong. But...
I was just looking at South American contenders because some people play good Rialto on that, but
Theoretically,
Look what I found.
Good evening, sir.
Wait. Comfy, what did you say?
Theoretically, two snipers is a good comp,
Easy.
but I think that our execution of that comp is really bad, and I think that generally our double sniper is like Hanso video and whatever, but we really need to, learn to play it because
Yeah.
we'll probably need a mercy for that comp because res and stuff. We need to somehow communicate the mercy pocket of video, and generally we should play that comp. I think that we have a really poor understanding of how that comp should be played. Like it's worse than our dive. Like dive
Yeah.
is one of our worst comps, right? And our double
Yeah.
sniper is probably the
Worse.
the bottom of our like comp pool.
Which is weird
Yeah.
because like we've got quite good snipers in terms of like shooting things, but I think our understanding of the comp is shoot and kill, and then like that's it. We're just waiting for kills.
Yeah.
We need to.
Make space.
Yes.
Well, actually, the whole reason you run double sniper is like for the widow, and then you take advantage of Handle being on the other side of shield break. But it kind of depends. A lot of these comps depend on your widow getting picks, Robin.
That's fine. I'm super good.
We need to. In order for these double sniper comps to actually pay off, you need to be doing widow aim practice every single day.
I do.
Do you?
Yeah.
I thought it was McCree.
No, I do McCree, Ash, and Widow.
Very good. Yeah, so your widow accuracy needs to improve because you need to Robin, if you look at contenders, these widows are gay. If you look at contenders, okay, players like Genji players play so scared in contenders matches because they respect widow sightlines. And you need to get to a point where you're threatening enough that teams have to change their playstyle. Because Widow doesn't have that capability.
Yeah.
That fucking one-shot capability. I just saw you like, 1, 2, 3, and then just fucking yeeted yourself out.
That's what you get when you go up against a top tier Doomfist. Anyway,
Yeah.
attack.
Tucked in your house. Oh yeah, attack. Right. So let me have a look.
We usually just try to run goats,
No, don't do that.
or sometimes we run double snipers on attack as well.
Ooh!
Go away. Yeah, don't try to.
The GNA team always used to run quad DPS on attack here.
So wait, which DPS would you run and where would you stand in DPS?
Sombra, Tracer, Pharah, and Hanzo / Widow. Widow would go to the top left, you know, where the Aristocom usually holds.
Yeah.
Sombra would go down the alley since she can't be scouted that well. And get the ball going.
Depends if they have a diva, just spam
Yeah,
it
then
out.
Pharah goes over the rooftops. And who else is left?
Soldier.
Yeah. I say
Theoretically,
Soldier?
a lot of old
Yeah.
teams use,
I said Tracer, didn't I?
Sombra.
Yeah.
You could have said Tracer, just what, like, quad DPS Soldier.
Yeah.
That's just what
I think it's a Genji, maybe? And then Genji just did whatever the fuck. Genji just followed ball around, I think. Just weird. It wasn't right, I think.
Big slam.
Huge. No! Flee!
No, he's actually gonna body block me.
Ah, no headshots for you.
I need toilet. I'll be back in a minute.
Well, at least you gave me the.
Doop-a-doop-a-doo. Doop-a-doop-a-doo.
Oh no! Yes.
Yeah, these dresses, have you seen them?
Wait, what?
They're so... Behind you, Robin. What the fuck are these? So wibbly. Like, I never really look around the Overwatch maps, but like, there's weird shit in them.
this one's got a big head.
Oh my god.
Okay, I think coming up with comps is not something we should do all six together because it's just gonna take way too long. I think I'll come up with some comps for you guys to run, and then like in my own time, just going through some like VODs and stuff, and then I'll put it in like practice or I'll put it in the comps chat.
Yeah, and
And
then we should still have a session where you go through them all with us
Yeah.
and explain us how we should roll out on them and play
Yeah,
them.
but I don't want to do that now because I haven't come up with the comps, and I think we're just gonna be sitting here waiting for way too long. Because I need to come up with the comps, and I need to think about each and every comp and how we're supposed to execute it, right? So I think that's gonna take way too long if we just sit here in a call. So who wants to do a VOD review?
Me.
Let's go. Where's your
So we're
VOD?
not going to the scream?
Oh wait, do you have it? Well, whilst we're waiting for us,
I'm Yeah, I'm still looking for it.
Yeah,
There was a
there was.
person asking for it for about 10 minutes ago.
Yes, he's
but
leaving. He's
haven't
leaving.
gotten a
Stop,
response
stop,
yet.
stop, 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 stop. Don't do it.